What's going on, you guys? It's me. Hold on. What's up in my throat? It's me, Kate Winchester here, and since it's Valentine's Day, oh, hearts! Everywhere, hearts! Editor, hearts! I hired an editor, you guys! We're going to call her Mish Squish. Unless she's not okay with that. If she's not okay with that, she can tell me, like, right now, and then we won't call her that. But I'm going to give her some credit with the Tumblr in the description below. So, if you want to tumble over there, get it? I'm sorry. If you want to go over there and give her some love, that would be amazing. And if you give her hate, I will literally murder you. But she's my friend, so I can make fun of her all I want. But, yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first story I'm going to tell you is related to Valentine's Day. It's my very first ever boyfriend when I was in first grade. First grade, you guys. That's your first red flag. This is going to be interesting. And the second story is going to be a little funny because I just remembered it when I was doing homework and I just died of laughter. My mom looked at me like I was insane. I had no clue what second story to tell you guys, and then I was doing homework and then I was like, I gotta tell this story. Okay. You know how, alright, so in this story we're going to call the boy Mike. His name is not really Mike, but I kind of want to give him privacy because I don't know him still. Right now, I don't know him. I don't know if he's out and hanging with some friends. I don't know if he quit school. I don't know if he changed his name to Pablo and then moved away. I don't know. I don't even know if he's still in the state. So, I don't know. So, we're going to call him Mike. And I had another friend in this story, and we're going to call her Joanne. Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, I don't even know what this is. Jolene, please don't take him even though you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Okay, sorry. But yeah, we're gonna call her Joanne. And yeah, so she was like my wing girl. She was helping me out with this relationship. And I feel like that this would be one of my friends that I have now. But yeah, you know those little desks that get rearranged into groups sometimes? Oh my gosh, this is gonna bug me. Hold on, I have to take this out. Ow. It's like tangled in there. Ow! Oh god, that doesn't sound good. Ow! Or feel good. Okay. Ow! It's got like a rose bush back here. Okay. We're just not gonna deal with it right now. Okay, we're just gonna kind of put it back and pretend like it's normal. Except for that little right here. That's actually kind of cute. I'm actually nope, never mind. Oh, it's the YouTube notification. Okay, back to my story before this video decides to stop itself and be a little troll. Okay. So anyway, let's get into the story. So, yeah. This boy, he probably watched a lot of romance movies at home. He probably had a big sister or a big brother or something. Or his parents just watched movies when they thought he wasn't in the room. Something like that, because he knew a lot. Because he passed me a note. Like, he did like the 2006 version of texting in class. This was when YouTube was still a baby. This is when this was adorable. This is when I didn't even know what Taco Bell was and I was as thin as a toothpick. Because, oh my gosh, this was a while ago. But anyway, he passed me a note and I was like, ew, a piece of paper for me. So I opened it, and it said, "Do you like me? Check yes, check no." And I didn't want to check no because then that makes me look like a mean person, but I didn't want to check yes either because then that means that I like want to get cooties, because that was a big issue. A lot of times a boy would just give somebody a piece of a pencil or something, and then, ew, boys have cooties. So, ow. So if you are one of my younger audiences and you're just like, did she just say the B word? Boy, B-O-Y-S? Ew, boys have cooties. Then you probably don't want to hear the stories. You should probably turn this off. It's not inappropriate or anything like that. Hey, Mom. Hi. It's nothing inappropriate. I swear. I was 6. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So he hands me a piece of paper that says, "Do you like me?" I decided to check yes, and then I hand it back to him, and then he says, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I said, "Aww, he wants to be the minority and have a girl as his friend." So I checked yes, and I just thought that he wanted to be friends. I friend zoned him. I friend zoned him and didn't even realize it, because we were walking to recess, and I went to just say hi to him and give him a hug, but he does this. Enchanté. I did it long. I stood up and I was just like, I screamed, said ew, and then just went, ah! Like screamed a really long, ear-splitting shriek and started crying. And this poor guy is just... Why are you scared of me? Oh, now I want to hug him. But at the time, I was like, ew, boys of cooties, get away from me. Go away, please. I don't want to check yes anymore. But my teacher comes over and she's like, honey, what's wrong? What's wrong? He kissed my hand. He said, come on, he's like, come on, you need a little mic. This guy really wanted to be my friend. Because I was like, no, I don't. I said, no, I don't. I said, no, you don't.
Hey, Amberlee, wrap it up.
Okay, my mom is wanting to spend some time with me or whatever, I don't know. But, so I have to hurry up with the story, even though it just started. My phone is finally listening to me! So anyway, I decided to finally hang out with him, even though I was like terrified for some reason. I was mortified. Misunderstandings be like. But he finally decided to elaborate and explain, and then I decided to be his girlfriend, whatever. So, I remember that we were sitting by a rose bush on the hill, and that was our little spot. Our little dates were swinging on the swings on the playground. That was our date. Our date was holding the swing and saving a swing, be like, someone's gonna sit here, and then wait for my boyfriend to get here. I told my dad, my poor dad almost had a heart attack, and then she's 6 years old, she doesn't need to have a boyfriend. She don't need a boyfriend. You don't need a boyfriend, boys are cooties. And I was like, but Daddy, you're a boy. And then he went to hug me, he was like, boys have cooties, Daddy, boys have cooties. Like, so being sassy, I was like, boys have cooties. Boys have cooties. You said boys have cooties, Daddy. Boys have cooties. You can't hug me. Boys have cooties. So for a while, he was just like, damn it. And it was even worse because there was a little kid who had a crush on me while I was dating this guy. Because his name, we're gonna call him Gavin. So Gavin he sees me sitting there on that hill alone, somehow thinks I'm single, even though he doesn't think I'm single. He said he thought I was single. But he comes up here and he says, "Hey, babe." And I'm over here like, "I ain't your babe." He said, "I ain't your babe." And he said, "Yeah, you are. You're sitting here alone." "Well, yeah, but I'm waiting for my boyfriend. You're not my boyfriend." I scooted over, and then he kissed me on the cheek. This was when Mike was coming up the hill just in time to see this, and he thought that I was okay with this. So he goes, "What? Why would you do this to me? I thought I loved you. I loved you. I loved you." And I'm like, "Baby, it isn't what it looks like. It isn't what it looks like." And he was just like, "I can't believe you would do that to me. I can't believe you would do that to me. I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore. You're not my girlfriend. You're not my girlfriend." And I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I guess I'll just go then." He didn't talk to me for a while, and then towards the end of the year, Joanna told me what she witnessed, and then Mike punched Gavin in the face. Mike punched Gavin's face in the face. Because he was like, "You are my best friend! You are my best friend!" And I'm over here like, "Not anymore, he's not." I was like, "Not anymore, he's not." And then Gavin's like, "I thought you were my friend." And I was like, "Not anymore." He's like, "Amberlee, be quiet." Okay. Okay. And then after his fight with Gavin, he goes, "Amberlee, I'm so sorry. I was so stupid." I was like, yeah, you were." I was like, "Yeah, you were." And he said, "Will you be would you be my girlfriend again?" And I did. And I did this. "No. You only get to break my heart once." And I walked away feeling like a queen that day. And I didn't date anyone again until I was in 3rd grade. Okay, so the second story that I want to tell. My family was having a little get-together. So a lot of people were mixing soda and booze. I didn't know what was in it. I still don't know what was in it. But it was alcohol. Definitely alcohol. And I was like 10. I had the same cup. My cup was the same size, same color as my dad's. And I had the same drink without any alcohol in it. But I had forgotten where I put my cup. So 10-year-old fetus Amberlee is walking around looking for her soda, and then she goes, "Oh, it's right here." It was not right there. It was not. I pick it up. My dad was like, "No. And I drank it and then spat it out. I was like, "What kind of soda did we buy?" I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I had trust issues for like 2 weeks. So yeah, that's my story. I hope you guys had an awesome Valentine's Day. Probably and hopefully a little bit better than mine. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next time. Stay body positive. Kate Winchester out. Hasta la bye bye. God bless you all.